Hello and welcome back to the channel. In this video I want to show you how I repaired the water damage at my bedroom slide out. But first I will tell you a story. When I purchased this RV, it was my first time buying one of these. So the batteries were dead and the slide outs were inside the trailer. So I never saw the slide outs open until I got it home and purchased 2 new batteries. When I opened the slide outs and then realized that not one, but both slide outs had water damage. I must say that water damage in the slide outs is so common to every RV that is for sale out there that if it hasn't been repaired already, most probably it has water damage on it. And talking with a guy that does this type of repairs, he told me that he charged, depending on the complexity, anything between $1,000 up to $2,500 for these repairs. So knowing how to do it yourself is a great money saver. In my previous video, I showed how I fixed the living room slide out, but the bedroom one is a little different. The sliding mechanism is inside the room and the box that goes out is smaller. So I started the work by taking apart the bed to get the subfloor. At this moment, I didn't know how the screws are hidden between 2 pieces of paneling, so I started opening the bed frame from the outside, and I should open only the inside. So there you have a heads up. Always look for the easiest way to put it back together again, and that's the right way to open it. With the frame out of the way, I started by breaking with a hammer the rotten part to separate easily the subfloor from the walls of the slide out. Then I unscrewed the angled front fascia to release the floor and use the same method of the 2x4s to raise the entire box. You can check on my previous video on how it's this done. Then with the box floating and the subfloor unscrewed from the sliding mechanism, I was able to take it out of the RV. I already had glued together 2 pieces of 1/2-inch plywood, and with the original subfloor I used it as a template to cut exactly what I needed, and also to drill the holes to attach it to the sliding mechanism. I cut everything with a circular saw and finished the cuts with a multi-tool. I assembled the subfloor again and put it back in place. It is a heavy piece of wood, so my wife helped me lift the weight. At this point, I opened a hole to feed the wires for the lights inside the bed and attach everything to the sliding mechanism. Here I started screwing the subfloor to the walls, so it is a complete box again. Putting the floor in the right place was kind of tricky, but I managed to do it with a car jack and a piece of wood, and then put screws to hold it in the right place. That day was already dark outside, so I left for the next day a small piece of repair to the wall where I needed to replace a piece of paneling that got water damage too. I measured and marked the area on a scrap piece of paneling that I had, cut it with a multi-tool, and then attached it to the wall with the brad nails. After cleaning everything, we bring in the frame bed and install it back in place. I reinforced the paneling to the frame with brad nails to make sure that it would hold tight. Then we installed the interior paneling and the hardware of the bed hatch lift system. Installing the top board of the bed is a little tricky because you need to go in a very weird position and it is very little space, but at the end our slide out was fixed and no more water damage to worry about. After that, we start installing the boards that will cover the slide out edge, but that's content for another video. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something from it. If so, please leave a comment, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time.